Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I'm doing a reading for Virgo. Virgo in all placements, and it is timeless, and I'm putting some prosperity dust on the table. And yeah, this is going to be sort of a you versus them reading. I might be leaning into the romantic side of things, but maybe not. We'll see what the cards say. If romance is not your focus, your interest, whatever right now, this can be anybody who's most front and center in your world, in your energy. I'm going to get some cards from the Cat Tarot to begin. So let's look at, I'm going to pull some cards for you, and then I will pull some cards for your person, and then speak to them. So you get the World. That's fixed signs. Am I going to remember? Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. The Magician in reverse. Got Gemini and Virgo. The Hangman in reverse, Pisces. Six of Wands. Three of Cups. For your person, let me get the Science Tarot. Looks like you're closing out a cycle. So for your person, we've got Knight of Beakers, Innovator, Barbara McClintock. Oh yeah, she did a whole thing with maize, corn. Five of Bunsen burners, Fusion. Ace of magnifying glasses. I always lament this, that they put yellow on white. That is not a good choice. Ace of magnifying glasses in reverse. Five of magnifying glasses in reverse. Catastrophe. Oh, this is formation. And eight of beakers in reverse. Cocoon. Okay. Little kitty confirmation there already. Yeah, so you're, well, hang on. I got to do a little clarifying, because this Magician in reverse in the past, clarified by the Page of Cups in reverse, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands in reverse. So you were, you could have been in an energy of feeling like you might have been, okay, so if this has to do with this person, they could have been rather, if I can find my words, unpack those adjectives. Come on, brain, you can do it. The hamster's still waking up. Hasn't gotten on the wheel yet. There's something here that it's like okay, so this person or somebody was very you know, the player, the Knight of Wands here, someone who showed up not I don't know, that there's a lack of how do I even say it? It's like it's emotional immaturity. It's kind of here for a good time, not a long time. A somewhat reckless energy, although I don't know that it's necessarily reckless. It's more just like somebody wanting, you know, following their whims, wanting to have a good time. But it's like with the Ace of Wands in reverse, things didn't work out the way this person wanted, or you got caught up in their energy, in you know, like they showed up, they had interesting things to say, very passionate, possibly flirty, and you were like, oh yeah, fun, but then they like didn't deliver. There wasn't follow through. It was like there was more talk than action, or however this person showed up left you feeling kind of nonplussed. Like you're just like, this isn't really doing it for me. And so I feel like it it's like it put this person in this place of trying to manipulate you, manipulate the situation, or maybe you felt like you needed to do that because you wanted them to follow through. No, I feel like this, I don't know, it could be your energy. These roles can always be reversed, right? But there's this arrogant energy with this Magician in reverse. It's like, I can do what I want, and I'm not above, like, you know, stooping to I can't even talk. Like, trying to spit this out is so weird and hard. So maybe you were having trouble expressing yourself with this person, or they were having trouble expressing themselves with you. I don't know, but ultimately, like, where you're at now is you're done with the nonsense. You are ready to move on. You have figured something out. You could be a parent. You could be at a distance from this person. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I'm just clarifying this. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like you were dealing with somebody here who was, I don't know, they weren't, like I said, they're kind of arrogant, kind of thought that they could get away with whatever they wanted. But they weren't nurturing. If there was some kind of connection here, it didn't go very far. You might have felt like this was somebody who was, you know, when you first met them, you were like, oh, there's a connection here. And then it just kind of fell flat. And so, Seven of Swords in reverse. And yeah, you were like, I don't want to deal with the deception. There was deception here in the past, and you decided to end this. You decided to end this and to say, okay, yeah, I'm not interested in whatever you have to offer. Closing out this cycle. Um, and so, oh wait, I'm not gonna put that away. And so, what you want is, it's like you've gained some kind of clarity. There's forward movement again. There was a period of time. There's been a period of time where you've been kind of hanging out, waiting to see how things are going to unfold or how you're going to move forward in some way. Four of Cups, because you're you are not totally satisfied with what's out there, who's out there, what you've been offered either by this person or someone new. Four of Pentacles, we've got two fours. What you want is stability, and this is what is driving you forward, or what it's like you're coming to some kind of understanding, and you're like, okay, yeah, I am I'm gonna go after the things that make me happy, that fulfill me. I'm gonna build up my resources, and get out of this funk. You've been in a funk because of what you had to deal with in the past. Yeah, it's like success. You wanted to accomplish something or have success in this connection or in general, and it was kind of eluding you. You want some kind of new beginning, but it's like you needed to close out this cycle first. There was some unfinished business in the past, and you kind of you figured something out. You did your shadow work, you worked through some issues, but there's generally there's a period of time between getting out of a certain mindset, a certain situation, before you can really begin something new. And I feel like you're in this weird limbo time. Page of Pentacles in reverse. It's like you have more to learn before you can launch yourself in a new direction and have this kind of success that you desire. Justice in reverse. Libra energy. Because you're still okay, so I feel like what's on your mind is you're still caught up in what happened in the past. And that needs to be resolved within you. You've got more to learn about why things played out the way they did, how you found yourself in a situation that was deeply uncomfortable, even painful, allowing yourself to deal with someone who wasn't acting with integrity. They were manipulative, and arrogant, and you recognize that they had no intention of giving to you. They didn't even know how to give to themselves. I feel like they kind of were more interested in going after the fun, having some fun, and it was a way to overcompensate for actually feeling like directionless. I feel like this connection, it was lackluster, it feels. So, it's been challenging to get to where you want. Two of Swords in reverse, but you're gaining some kind of clarity about who you do want in your life. Because you're closing out the cycle with this person, it feels like. Page of Swords in reverse. And you're like, you're speaking up. Your intention is to speak your mind. Oh, you know what it is? Page of Wands. No, okay, so you're gaining clarity around this is either how you have shown up, where you've been kind of angry, but it's been from a place of not fully understanding what happened or your place in the situation. And so you're gaining this clarity and you're understanding, like, oh, the reason I'm stuck is because I've been it's like you've been playing the blame game. You've been in this mindset of just being really angry and not necessarily taking responsibility for your part of things. And so, like, with this kind of waking up to this, you're like, oh, I don't want to hang on to the resentment, the anger anymore. This is a part of closing out this cycle. You're letting it go. You're like, I'm not going to try and get revenge. I'm not going to try and be sneaky or strategize. I just want to move forward in a way that feels good, like in a direction that feels good, that feels exciting. Ready for a new adventure. Maybe you're spending time, your plan is to spend time with friends. Maybe, okay, so that's the thing. Let me look at what's going on with this person. Because you might be open to dating again. You might be open to at least getting out of your head and kind of embracing being social and going out and being out in the world again. So this Knight of Beakers, let's see. This person, this person is showing up with a lot of emotion. They may be making you an offer. In the past, there was some competition, or there was some conflict, some drama. What was that about? The Tower. There was a big fallout. There's a big shakeup. Scorpio energy. Seven of Beakers, choices, because this person had other options, or they were very confused, and this was very troubling to you. This person could have been very delusional. Temperance, Sagittarian energy. It's like they were trying to maintain their balance, and to keep things, maintain the balance, keep things kind of in the middle, but it all exploded. It all exploded into this big fiery ball of craziness. And basically, they burned the house down. And it seems like it was a big wake-up call for them, because we have the Page of Magnifying Glasses here. Otto Loui, Explorer. Oh, that came out. Wait, did that come out reverse? I don't know now. Four of Beakers. Ace of Beakers. In reverse. Integration. I feel like this person is, they've, like with this dormancy here, like they're in this place of, it's interesting that you both have the four of cups, because both of you are dissatisfied with what happened here, with how things played out. And this person has been lying dormant because they're realizing that they're unhappy, they're dissatisfied with how things are, that there's no, like, things didn't go anywhere. Things aren't going anywhere. I don't know. They're dissatisfied. And so they're making some kind of plan. They're making some kind of plan to show up, make you an offer from the heart, because I don't know, they're learning some kind of lesson. Like they didn't understand, but now they do. This tower kind of shook things up and left everyone kind of like disoriented or something. And for you, you know, it really brought things, it made things very clear and brought things to the surface. For this person, it left them, I don't know, like feeling like they're at a loss. Like, oh, this is over, or there's no forward movement. I need to do something about this. And so what they want, though, is this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Why? The King of Bunsen Burners in reverse. Page of Beakers in reverse, which came out initially, right? It was, oh yeah, it was here in the past. Page, yeah. This is what they want. This is what you were dealing with in the past. Why? I don't understand. The Moon in reverse. It's okay. Okay, so this person has lost their excitement, their spark. I feel like this has been going on. That they didn't know what they truly wanted. They were just kind of following whims. And again, there's a lack of emotional intelligence here. And this person has gained some clarity around, I don't know, they see clearly about, I can't even talk. This is hard. I just, you know, this is their wants and their desires. Like Ace of Pentacles in reverse, or Ace of, yeah, magnifying glasses. It's like they want to not have a new beginning. I don't know, maybe with somebody else, or maybe like, let me just keep going. The challenge here is this Five of magnifying glasses, overcoming some kind of loss. Page of Scalpels. It's like they see you, they're watching you. King of Scalpels in reverse. they're watching you. They're having trouble using their, like, being logical. The Star in reverse, and they're it's like they're not, they need to heal. They need to heal from what happened. They need to figure their own stuff out. I feel like you have, they really need to work on themselves, and you are, you're doing well, and they're seeing how, they need to step it up in order to meet you where you're at. They've been spying on you, and they want to come out of the cold, and that with you. And that's difficult because you may have shut this person down. You've resolved something within yourself, at least. And so this person wants to come back. They're planning on coming back with a lot of passion and fire. Ace of Bunsen burners. They are like, it's like, you know the saying, you don't know what you've lost until it's gone. This person has gone through, they've gained some kind of clarity. They understand how they squandered something. There was potential here, but it was squandered because they weren't acting with integrity. They didn't even know what they wanted. And after losing you, now they're like, oh, like Virgo means so much more to me than I ever realized or thought. And they want to come out of the cold. They're going to come back with a lot of passion, wanting to have some kind of new beginning with you. The Chariot in reverse. That's Cancerian energy. Judgment. Yeah, because they have stalled. They have stalled out in their life. And again, yeah, with the Judgment, it's Scorpio energy, did I say? They're coming back. They're coming back for a reckoning, a reconciliation. They want to have, they feel passionate finally. It's like this whole situation shook them awake, and now they're like, oh, now I finally have this desire, this passion, that I never, like, it has eluded me for so long, like probably even before you. And they were relying on just like manipulation tactics and trying to, I don't know, ignore the elephant in the room, which was the lackluster energy they were showing up with, even though they were pretending to be all like, I don't know, excited and fun and adventurous and yeah, let's go have a good time. But it was like, like more talk than action kind of thing. And so yeah, you've sparked something, some kind of something in them, passion, excitement, wanting to have a new beginning with you. So let's go to the Moonology deck. This has been so difficult getting through. Just trying to find the words. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. What do we got? Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Yeah, wait, hang on. Conclusions are within reach. I feel like this person is actually working through their fears, because you kind of taking your power back and recognizing what you want to give your energy to and moving forward very decisively is a little bit intimidating to this person. And you've worked through a lot of your fears here. Or you will be. It's like after having dealt with this person, it made you a little gun shy. It made you feel like, I just don't know if I even want a new beginning with anybody. I just need to focus on me. And you know, when things, I don't know, like, because you feel like how this person treated you wasn't fair and left you kind of in the lurch. You're like, I don't want to go through that again. But you're kind of opening yourself up. You have, if you were spying on this person before, you have stopped, or you have completely decided to not pay attention to this person. Confidence is your key to success. Yeah, see, you've gained a lot of confidence. I feel like this person is trying to build up their confidence. You're very close to achieving your goal. You know what? I want to do one more thing. This Page of Wands here. Strength, Leo energy. You Seven of Wands. See, your next actions, you're having to be strong because you're in a defensive energy. But it's, oh, we got kitty confirmation. But you're ready for to go forward, to do something new, to go on an adventure. I feel like you have a little bit of a weakness for this person. But I don't know, it could be where if this person is making an offer, it's good enough. It sounds good enough. Like they've come to some kind of clarity and understanding that you are actually the person that they want. And you're defensive, but you're also remaining strong, and you're like, well, this could work. What do you need to release? You're releasing your fears, or you're moving forward despite the fear. You're figuring something out. So is this person. In order to achieve your goal, there's a need to release some kind of mindset, release the fear. That's ultimately what it comes down to. Just get some cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Will, number 13. The Masculine, 42. Discernment, number 10. Yeah, okay. The Void, number 1. Faith, 31, which we started with 13 and ended with 31. It's like this person is using their willpower to push forward. More kitty confirmation. And this person could be embodying this masculine energy, or you could. But there's this very strong will to move forward, to be discerning. It's like you have had to learn to be discerning, but there's somehow this person is showing up stripped down, maybe literally, but like more authentic. They've gone through some kind of cycle of their own, because we see the moon. We've got the moon cycle here in both images, and you've become very discerning. You've learned how to tap into your intuition, and you're deciding, okay, it might be worth having some kind of new beginning here with this person, and you're leaning on your faith that you're going to know how to move forward, how to, like suss out, use your discernment. Is this going to work? Is it not? There is a new beginning here. You're defensive, but you're interested. And this person is like, I don't know, they're showing up with some kind of passionate energy that you are considering. You're going to be considering. That's what it looks like. So, okay. There it is. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah.